As all of my makeovers tend to start, you might remember the dreary painted gray floors and the painted gray rooms of the past. We of course refinished the floors and got to painting the rooms. This was one of the first rooms that I did, so I started with a primer, which you're seeing applied now, but in the end we decided that the primer wasn't really needed. We did 2 coats of Benjamin Moore Simply White instead on the walls, and then we used Oxford White on the trim, and I used their Aura collection. I did a whole video pre-planning this whole room on a Pinterest board, so if you haven't seen that video, highly recommend that you watch that first so that you can kind of see it come to life. So I'm going to link that video right down below. Click that, go watch it first, and then come back and have some fun here. Okay, you guys, welcome to my spare bedroom. I'm excited to tackle this very, very blank space. As you guys can see, we've already painted it, but there's still so much more that needs to be done. We have a 3-bedroom house, so we are fortunate enough to have this spare room. It's not very big. In fact, it's quite small, but Michael's parents gave us this bed to put in our spare room as like, so if we have any guests over. I've already had Alana and Beth and my dad staying here. Of course, it had a little bit more things in it. Since we've moved ways away from like where we're both from, it's just sort of nice to have when those people come to stay, there's like at least a bed for them to sleep in, you know? So yeah, this is a small room. I mean, like, not everyone lives in these massive houses that we see on YouTube. The bedrooms in this house are quite small, but I think we can make it work. So the first thing I want to do is bring in this desk. It's nice for guests to have a place to get ready, but I also want to double it as my makeup station. I did try to put this desk in another spot. It just felt here like it was too crowded, like when you first came in the room. I just didn't like it. I didn't like that you couldn't see it really either from like just walking by the room, because it's gonna be really pretty to look at. So yeah, that's sort of why I decided to put it here. I think you guys will see it's gonna turn out good. It's gonna be a really nice feature to see when you're like walking past the room. Can we also just talk about fit? Like, this fits absolutely perfect. It was like made for this spot. I might actually even pull it over a tad. My next thought is obviously we're gonna need a mirror for here. Let me show you what I picked up. I think I want to spray it more of like a, not even gold, but like, what would you say, like a brass, like more of like a browny, bronzy color. But let me just show you what it looks like at least. It's so cute. I also think a vase with some color, like maybe a pink vase. And then again, once we get this to look more of like a bronzy, I think it will blend a lot better.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season.
Time to spray paint. This is the color that I chose. It's by Rust-Oleum Metallic Satin Bronze. Okay, so a little update on the mirror. It came out like really gold. Anyways, I ended up picking up another can of spray paint. This one, Antique Brass. It has like a gold shimmer bit to it. I don't really know. Okay, now just to protect, I'm gonna use this. It's by Vanity. It's like a polyurethane non-yellowing coat. Welcome to day 2 of this makeover. That looked like for day 2. To get an order in from IKEA, I bought a sheet set. So I think I'm going to throw this in the wash so that we can get the new sheets on the bed. Just want it to go in the wash. I think that might be the rug. I think, oh, that's the rug, it's the rug, it's the rug. The rug's here. The rug is here, the rug is here. Was that good timing or what? Okay, so that's a sheet set. This is the duvet, so I'm gonna have to wash that all together. And then I got some curtains. I have to just say, if you guys are watching this video and you haven't seen the video where I designed the guest bedroom and I basically told you the plan of everything I'm going to do for it, just stop this video. Go watch that first so you know what we're doing. These are called Ana Luisa. From IKEA, I'm gonna try to DIY the Urban Outfitters ones out of that. This is kind of what I wanna focus on doing today. All the reviews on Urban Outfitters were hard to read because the general problem with Urban Outfitters is their color. Like when they photograph their items, the color is always wrong. I've ordered a pink bed set and it's been purple. Like, and that's, if you read a lot of the home decor comments, that's what people say. So I ordered this rug. It's supposed to be blush, but in all the reviews, it looks more like a brownie pink, and that's what I'm hoping this rug is. I'm hoping it's not blush, but I mean, you guys are gonna see my live reaction so I can tell you if it is. I kind of want to close my eyes if I'm honest. Here it is. Oh, good Lord, thank God. Okay, it's not blush. So I have this rug. I just put it in here. It's very tiny. It does not fit this bed at all, but I just wanted to see, like, would this rug fit the vibe? Anyways, this rug's from Bouclair, but it's essentially the same ones that Urban Outfitters sells. This is like a baby pink, so I was so scared it was gonna be this color because online it looks like it's like a blush pink, but all the reviews said it wasn't. And it's not. It's not. I'm so happy. Okay, so this is more of like a brownie, like pinky. This is amazing. I'm so excited. It's going to look so flipping good in this room. And then I want to show you the light fixture came in, and look at the little pole pendant on it. Look at how cute. This is the little pull switch to turn the light on and off. Oh, this room is gonna look so good. So this is the whole plan for the window in the spare bedroom. And I kind of want like a really dainty rod to go up there. I don't want anything too big. And in my bathroom, I have this rod. Look at this. What if I just sprayed this thing? More of this like bronze color to match the bedroom. And I'll even spray like these end caps. These screws were painted over. It's just like, why do people just like cover shit and paint? Spraying these white, I got quite a lot of the paint off of it. Then I took nails and I screwed them into these blocks of wood, put the caps there, and put this long thing here. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough spray paint, but this is Antique Brass by Rust-Oleum. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna be enough, but let's try. Looks pretty good. Gonna leave these out here to dry. Looking way better than that gold. To DIY the Urban Outfitters curtains, it was quite simple. I cut the excess fabric off the curtains from the bottom and then used that to create my curtain ties. This whole idea goes to Becky from the Sorry Girls, who I saw DIY these in her bedroom. I took each strip that I cut, sewed it in half as you would make like a hair scrunchie or something like that, flipped it inside out using this spoon technique that my mom taught me, and then afterwards I just sewed the loops onto my curtains. Tie a knot, and I mean, pretty easy. Just taking this piece and I'm kind of like centering it on the window trim here. I can't believe I just like took this out of my bathroom and I didn't have to spend any money on this. Okay, let's put these up. Okay, it's so hard to see because of the light situation in this room, but oh, this looks so stinking good. I'm so happy. Really just fills that corner and makes it feel a little bit more like ethereal. Yes. Then I got to work putting the white bedding onto the bed. I love white bedding. I think it just makes the space look really beautiful. But personally, like, I cannot have white bedding in my bed that I sleep in every day. I have 3 dogs, you guys. Like, it just wouldn't work. I'd be washing my sheets every single day. You know, dog hair, dog dirt, all of the dog stuff. So it's kind of nice that I can have it in my spare bedroom because they don't really ever go in here and I can enjoy it and film in here and stuff, but I don't have to worry about like changing the sheets all the time. Now, I found this new Bear chalk paint at Home Depot and I had to get one. They had this perfect color. What is it called? Miniature rose. It's beautiful. And I thought that it would be perfect for the planter that I wanted to do by the window. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you haven't watched the other video, but I was basically going to make one myself because I saw them online. They were really expensive. So I bought 2 pots from Canadian Tire and then I got this spray paint and I sprayed it and oh my gosh, it tried to be the most perfect like paint color. To attach our two pots together, we're going to be using PL. It's construction adhesive. It looks like this. We're just going to put that like all around the top of the one pot, and then we're going to put the pot on top of it. This takes about 24 hours to cure, so you're going to want to put something heavy on it. So now the big issue here is what rug to put down. This is the original rug that I had planned to put in here on our mood board on the other video. So honestly, it's nothing special. It's just sort of this anchor piece for the space. You know, like, it's better for dog hair, that's for sure. I can still have the Roomba go over it. I am going to try the other rug as well. So this rug is really thin. It's kind of hard to vacuum. See how thin it is? But also this room, like, the dogs don't really go in it, so might not really be a problem. This is weird. I'm really liking this. I know you guys probably think it's too small, but it looks right in this room. Let's try this one. You guys will remember I talked about putting something like this above the bed. If you're wondering where I got mine, it's actually a window display from Aerie that they had up last summer, and I just asked them if I could have it. So I do know of a place that makes these that I saw on other people's Instagram, so I will try to link that down below. I don't know much about it. I just know that other people have got it from them. But yeah, that's how I got this. So I have some nails. I'm just gonna put this up on some nails. Next up, I began working on the bedside light. To do this, I just drilled into the ceiling. Unfortunately, I didn't hit a stud, which meant I needed to use a toggle bolt. The toggle bolts I used were able to hold up to 40 pounds, so I wasn't worried about it hanging on it. If you guys haven't used a toggle bolt before, they're pretty genius. Then I put a hook up, and this hook is called an elephant hook. This is how I hung a mirror from the ceiling in my old house, so I happen to have these. Didn't have to spend money on them, but they're about $10 if you want to get them from like your local hardware store. Michael is here to pull the zip ties really tight. The zip ties are what are gonna keep the light from moving. So I've zip tied it right there. And then I'm gonna zip tie this together so it looks like one cord. I'm gonna cut that off, but I can't get the zip tie really tight, so Michael's gonna do it. Keep the thing at the back.
Oh, you're fine here. You can't go much tighter than you did. You got scissors up here? You do.
Yep. Barely tell unless you're looking for it. You can't tell. Woo woo! What we missed. Mike and I are just talking about like getting a wireless charger for this night table, like a little white one, like simple. So he's gonna order one. Okay, so these are the light bulbs. I got smaller light bulbs. Oh my gosh, cutie little bulb. And then this is the pull switch, so you just pull. Yay!
That's perfect actually for
and like the warm
is.
light for at nighttime.
And the height is good.
Yeah.
I like it.
There was a couple things left I had to do, like put our cactus friend in its new home. I also wanted to put a couple hooks up behind the door so that if people stayed, they could put their bags or their coats on it. And then we also took down the light and put up this light. I thought I wanted a simpler light, and I wanted to use the other one in another place in the house. So from dreary old gray empty room, we now arrive at a boho little oasis. I really love the way that this turned out. I think it's just great. It's simple. I know you guys always tell me to add more plants and to add more artwork, but that's just not usually my go-to. I love simplicity, and I love the way that this room turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. This took a lot longer than I expected it to, but I'm glad it's done. I'm glad that I can now just like move forward and work on other projects. There's still things that I'm a little unsure about, like the stool. I checked Facebook Marketplace, I checked home stores, and I just was unable to find anything, but that's definitely something I can change over time. This space is a lot more serene than the rest of my house, I will say that, and I'm kind of excited about that. I like that in a guest room. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. More projects to come. Bye guys!